Russian captives have been actually crying for their mothers. So soldiers that have been captured by the Ukrainians have... It's just incredible. There have been pictures, there have been photos and videos, and the Ukrainians have been giving the Russian soldiers hot cups of tea and bread, and they've allowed them to make video calls to their mothers. And it kind of proves that a hot cup of tea sort of brings out the best in everyone, really. And it's sort of a moment of humanity and compassion when people are getting together. And it's very interesting because the stories tell us that the soldiers, who are quite young, like one of them said that he was born in 2003. I didn't realise they were still making people, apparently in 2003. But they said they were sent in as a peacekeeping force. So the soldiers have been told they've gone into Ukraine as a peacekeeping force to defend Kyiv. But I've gone in as a peacekeeping force every Christmas with my family. And I have never been sent in with a gun. I mean, I've always been sent in with board games, mince pies, and a lot of alcohol to keep the peace.
Steve, what's so incredible about this war is the role of phones and everyone videoing everything has meant that we see a different story that we don't, a human side and a everyday side that we haven't seen in previous conflicts.
And I was thinking, I wonder
Sorry
how
to cut you off, Diane. I was under strict instructions to move on to Steve. I beg your pardon. Very rude of me.
I concur with the tea sentiment. Yeah. I mean, if anything, if we learn nothing else from EastEnders, so a nice cup of tea sorts everything out. And you're right, we wouldn't have seen these events, which may well have happened in previous wars, because they can now be filmed in high def and then shared instantly. We see this human side, this sign of human compassion, and it's good, because otherwise we could just be seeing the front pages, which are depressing, which are very much the kind of psychopathy of Putin based. And now it's just good to see someone who's sharing that warmth with another human.
I've just been working on a huge project about World War II, and again, it's not a story you hear, but human beings they almost become more humane in certain times during wars, and that's a side to this conflict that we're seeing. And also, it changes the nature of propaganda. The saying is the first casualty of war is truth, but, you know, with distributed media and so on, we're seeing a bit more truth than we otherwise would.
Yeah, we're also seeing more lies. It's not just that we're seeing more truth, we're seeing more people posting screenshots that have clearly been re-edited to try and prove their own point.
As ever, the annoying voice of sanity and reason. We're seeing more media is what we're seeing. So...